tucked between the sparkling waters of the Swan River and the city skyline, lies one of Perth's best-kept secrets. Welcome to Dalkeith, where old money meets modern luxury, and where silence speaks louder than status. You may have heard of Peppermint Grove, but Dalkeith, that's where the truly discreet millionaires live. Let's take a closer look inside Perth's hidden billionaires suburb. Located just 6 kilometers southwest of Perth's CBD, Dalkeith offers the perfect blend of riverside tranquility and urban convenience. It's a leafy peninsula surrounded on 3 sides by the Swan River, offering some of the most breathtaking views in the state. But Dalkeith isn't just about location. It's about legacy. For decades, it's been the chosen address for CEOs, surgeons, politicians, and old money families who prefer privacy over publicity. Dalkeith boasts some of the most expensive real estate in Western Australia. In fact, the median house price here regularly hovers above $3.5 million, and that's just the average. We're talking waterfront mansions, tennis courts, private jetties, and 6-car garages. And while other suburbs go flashy, Dalkeith stays classy, quietly setting records without ever making a fuss. Dalkeith offers more than just beautiful homes. It's a lifestyle. Locals enjoy riverside strolls, lush green parks, and a calm, almost village-like atmosphere. There's no rush here. The suburb's charm lies in its serenity. You won't find major malls or noisy nightlife, and that's exactly how residents like it. With prestigious schools nearby like Dalkeith Primary and close proximity to UWA and top private colleges, it's also a haven for well-heeled families. Dalkeith has a rich history dating back to the early 1800s, when the area was used for farming and vineyards. But it wasn't long before the elite caught on to its potential. Today, you'll still find echoes of its past in heritage-listed homes, wide boulevards, and street names that reflect early settlers. But make no mistake, Dalkeith is very much living in the now. One of Dalkeith's greatest assets, the Swan River. With direct river access from many homes, residents enjoy boating, fishing, and stunning sunsets from their own backyard. Imagine ending your day with champagne on your jetty or launching a kayak at sunrise. In Dalkeith, it's just another Tuesday. So why don't you hear much about Dalkeith? Simple. It doesn't want you to. This is a suburb built on discretion. No ostentation. Just wealth, elegance, and a deep sense of privacy. Unlike flashier suburbs, Dalkeith keeps a low profile. And in doing so, it's created a haven for those who've already made it and want to enjoy it in peace. Dalkeith isn't just a suburb, it's a sanctuary. A place where time slows down, luxury whispers, and the river tells stories only locals truly hear. This is Dalkeith, Perth's most exclusive postcode, quietly perfect. Like, comment, and subscribe for more hidden gems of Australia's luxury suburbs. Dalkeith, a riverside suburb of Perth in Western Australia, is known for its luxury homes, leafy streets, and stunning Swan River views. But there's more to it than just affluence. Here are some intriguing and lesser-known facts about Dalkeith, WA. 1. It's almost completely surrounded by the Swan River. Dalkeith is a peninsula, bordered on 3 sides by the Swan River, giving it exceptional water access and panoramic views. This geography makes it one of Perth's most sought-after waterfront suburbs. 2. One of Perth's most expensive suburbs. Dalkeith consistently ranks among the top 3 most expensive suburbs in Perth. Multi-million-dollar homes, many with private jetties and tennis courts, line the river. 3. WIA Secrets, a U.S. Navy base. During World War II, the U.S. Navy submarine base, Nedlands, was headquartered near Dalkeith. Local homes were temporarily commandeered for military use, and officers were billeted in the area. This strategic spot helped coordinate Pacific submarine operations. 4. Dalkeith's Secret Garden, Mrs. Herbert's Park. Tucked away behind residential streets lies Mrs. Herbert's Park, with a peaceful beach and historic significance. Named after Florence Herbert, it was once part of a large estate and is now a hidden gem by the river. 5. Indigenous Significance, Noongar Land. The area sits on Whadjuk Noongar land, and the Swan River, Derbarl Yerrigan, is central to Dreamtime stories. Point Resolution Reserve in Dalkeith is a place of cultural importance, once used by the Noongar people as a lookout and meeting spot. 6. Home to Perth's elite, Dalkeith is home to some of Western Australia's wealthiest and most influential individuals, including CEOs, politicians, and entrepreneurs. Famous residents have included mining magnates and media personalities. 7. Dalkeith Foreshore has hidden shipwrecks. Over time, several small boats and barges have sunk or been abandoned near the Dalkeith foreshore, especially around Point Resolution. Some are visible at low tide, intriguing for local historians and kayakers alike. 8. High-achieving schools. Dalkeith is in the catchment area for prestigious schools like Dalkeith Primary and nearby Christchurch Grammar School and Methodist Ladies College. This educational draw increases property demand even more. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting videos.